So at this time, and I'm looking to see, I'd like to bring forward a gentleman who will be bringing a spoken word to the graduates. Because you guys, graduates, today's all about you. Every person that comes up here, it's all about you. Every word you hear is all about you. We're just here to celebrate your joy. So if Myron Woods would please come forward. Myron Woods is a graduate from, I believe, Vista Del Lago High School in Moreno Valley Unified, and he is currently attending the University of Laverne. And come forward, my brother. And he is a very accomplished poet, and we are just so honored to be able to have him here with us today to bring a spoken word. So would you put your hands together, please, for Mr. Myron Woods.
Thank you for the lovely introduction. I'm not that accomplished, but I'm trying. I hope everybody's having a good time so far. I just got here. But I wrote this a little something a while ago. I was thinking, like, what can I write for a Black graduation? What can I say to high school kids that they don't already know? Because when I graduated from Vista a while ago, I thought I knew everything. It was, the world was like my oyster. But I wanted to write a little something because this is a transition period for a lot of students right now. From their senior year, whether you're going into college, whether you're going to the workforce, it's a transition, and it's exciting, but like me, it was scary. So this poem is about Hakuna Matata, just not to worry about it. I don't fear many things, but I am afraid that fate is as sarcastic as I am. I think about her ringing the doorbell to my happiness, only to find nothing there when I open up. I think about speeding through my life's highway in hopes to catch a ticket to a better future. I think about thinking too much, or too little, or too big, or too small, or not at all, and I wonder if fate is paying enough attention to me to answer my prayers when God falls asleep. I spend most of my nights waiting for the sun to rise. I spend most of my days wishing I went to sleep the night before. I spend most of my dreams convincing myself to wake up, but I'm learning that you shouldn't ignore your dreams. I started focusing on mine around the same time I started seeing my degree as just a sticky note, a reminder on the fridge of my future accomplishments, and I realized it's not just my degree that's given me options, it's my imagination. And I know the thought of turning your imagination into a career is uncomfortable for most people, but I'm not most people, and lucky for me, my dreams don't like to be comfortable anyways. My dreams like to reside in the cracks of my close friends' couches. My dreams, they like to sleep on hard wooden floors with pillows made of laundry. They live in a cramped suitcase and would do anything in the world for a closet, but even then, they don't mind things like standing over sitting or taking the bus over driving because they know they are at least going somewhere. Look, we're all afraid to try new things. But it's that same fear that keeps us dreaming when we are supposed to be sleeping, and I'm often scared that fate is a dream that I'm running after with the burden of nightmares tied around my ankles, or my dreams are a kite with a hole just big enough to never let me leave the ground. They say everything happens for a reason. Well, I hope my reasons for missing golden opportunities are strong enough to convince whoever they are that I deserve a second chance. I don't always make the best decisions. I wish I could break the hands on my clock that say snooze. I keep telling myself that I don't have time, when time is the only expendable currency I own, so I waste it away by thinking about everything I failed at in my life, and how fate tells me to live with no regrets, to keep moving forward even when all of my chips are down. I don't need the saturated fats anyway, they're only going to clog my heart with second guesses. She tells me that last chances are just reruns to my favorite shows when nothing else is on. She tells me the word need is reserved for food, water, oxygen, and love, and that survival is not based on a game of rock, paper, scissors. You will make it through. You have what it takes. Impossible is just a really bad translation of not yet. Everything happens for a reason. I heard this from a total stranger, but I trust her more than I'd ever trust myself. Because I wish I were wise enough to outsmart fate, but she has more experience than me. Thank you.
I think I need a written transcript of that so I can kind of marinate it Thank you so much, Myron. Thank you so much.